Hi and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to talk about essay writing. The focus is on NABARD Development Assistant mains test that's coming up really soon. So we are going to see how to write the introduction of your essay. All right, so that's going to be the topic of today. Now, what is the purpose of writing the introduction? The basic purpose is that you have to arouse interest in the reader with something interesting. Okay, so you have to tell him or her why they should read your essay in the first place, right? So you have to give those interesting hooks so that they are glued to your essay. This is just like watching a movie trailer. If you don't like the trailer, you don't go to the movie, right? You like the trailer, you would go to the movie. You may or may not like it eventually, but that kind of becomes your decision point. Okay, so the introduction serves a similar purpose where it becomes a decision point for the reader whether they should read your essay or not. Okay, so even though we are writing this in an exam, the basic purpose of the introduction remains the same, and that is to arouse interest, and therefore we should have something interesting in the introduction. Apart from having something catchy, you should also tell your readers as to why you are writing that. Okay, so this will ensure that there is a smooth transition from your introduction to the body paragraph. So something will not suddenly begin when you initiate your body paragraph. It will be smooth, so the reader will know that, all right, so this is what this essay is going to be about, let me read further. So that transition is going to be smooth. Otherwise your essay may not be credible, right? Your introduction is about something, the body is about something else, and there is no link. Then the reader kind of gets cheated, is what the reader feels, that hey, I thought that this essay will be about this, but it turned out to be something else. So even though we are writing this in an exam, the core purposes of essay writing, the core fundas or concepts of essay writing remains the same, and that is one, arouse interest, two, announce intention. Now let's learn some concepts. In your introduction, first pick some key terms from your question. So the question is about positive and negative effects of demonetization. The key term is demonetization. So pick it up and define it first. You can also start with a quote if you want to. So you can have a good catchy quote, but it should be relevant to the topic. You can do that. You should lead into the body paragraphs for sure in your intro. So you should say that we need to analyze in detail about the economical and social impact of demonetization to say whether it was a good initiative or not. Okay, so you need to lead into the body paragraphs like that. Now, the next one, you can ask an interesting question as well. So you can say that more than half of the people in India do not have a bank account. So is it really necessary that financial inclusion schemes be driven so strongly? Okay, so you can ask something intriguing so that it holds the attention of the reader. Now, this is similar to the previous one, something counterintuitive. So if I say that more than 50% of people don't have bank accounts, but still financial inclusion is important, then how does this make sense really? So then the reader will start reading further. You can maybe start with a dramatic story as well. You can say how some person in a remote village lost his or her life because they did not have enough cash, and then why all this should have been thought through, etc. And you can also have a contrast. So you can also talk about something in the past, something in the present, and show the wide disparities and then take it forward. So let's see some examples now that will make things clear for you. Now, if the topic is water crisis in India, okay, now see how this particular introduction is using an interesting or startling fact opening. So look at the statement. It is a common belief now that the next world war will be fought over water. That's a generic statement. But after that, it says with each passing day, it looks like the arena for World War III would be India. So now this is a bit shocking, right? I'm saying that the Third World War, which people say will be for water, might actually happen in India. Okay, so that is how serious this situation is. So that's a great start to your essay. All right, so did you understand that? Now let's take another example. Okay, same topic, water crisis in India. Look at how I'm using a quote now to open. I'm saying, when the well is dry, we know the worth of water. Okay, and then I go on to say, Benjamin Franklin rightly summed up the predicament that we are facing right now in India. Okay, so this quote beautifully summarizes what's going on, right? We say that when we had water, we did not realize its importance, but now that the well is dry, so this is basically saying that when we don't have water, now we know its importance. Okay, so that is the situation this quote is trying to highlight. So it's highly relevant, and therefore I can use it bravely And then I can give credits and say Benjamin Franklin rightly summed up what we are facing right now. All right. So if you have a highly relevant quote, if you have something that exactly goes with the topic, then use it. But do not force fit it. Do not try to somehow use one quote that you have memorized. Okay, then that will go against you. So just a word of caution. Now let's do the last one. Here I'm going to use a past present opening, which means I'm going to talk something in the past and then I'm going to say how the situation is today and I'm going to compare the disparities. Okay, so look at this. Human civilization began to thrive around bodies of water. Coastal cities, villages on riverbanks, and areas near lakes and ponds bloomed. But today what's happening? Today, human civilization has reached crossroads of either saving water or undoing what water gave us in the first place, a prospering human race. Okay, so are you able to see how there is a startling difference in the past and the present? So I'm saying that in the past, it was because of water that humans thrived. And now, because we are losing water, we are actually going to lose out on the benefits that water gave us. And what is that benefit? That big benefit is the human race itself. All right, so the problem is that serious. You are able to emphasize on that. All right, wonderful. So I hope you learned how to start your essay today. Now, we have an amazing course for you for NABARD Development Assistant, GA, and Descriptive English. You can see the various features here. You're going to get personalized feedback on each mock test. This is extremely important, okay? So for Descriptive English, for example, when you finish your test, I am going to break down your essay for you, give you personalized feedback so that you know where exactly you're going wrong. This is highly personalized. It will help you massively. So just go to the website, enroll, and I'll see you in the live classes. I'll correct your tests, and I look forward to helping you to crack that exam. So do like, comment, and subscribe. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.